My name is Guy MacDonald. I'm going to help you to study better and more effectively. Let's hear what some students and lecturers have to say about the necessary requirements for a student to achieve success.
I think each student should have a vision or picture in their mind of where they're heading with their studies, and they should also have a career dream.
If you know where you're heading to and you have a dream, it helps you to remain focused and also to stay focused.
Just off the top of my head, I'd say probably self-discipline is really important.
Of course, a vision, focus and self-discipline is not enough. You also need clear goals on your way to your dream. Students need a clear dream for their studies to succeed.
If you know why you are studying and have a plan to reach that goal, it goes without saying that you will have a more positive attitude, but it is something that you will have to work at constantly.
To become a successful student, it is important to go into action. Only by doing, things can happen.
Study takes a lot of hard and constant work. I think you need to stick it out. Eventually you will reap the benefits.
This program is based on years of research and experience of helping students to study better and more effectively. Ideally, every student should spend his or her whole life learning to study better. I want to encourage you to continually attend workshops and consult books and electronic material to improve your capacity to learn. Most students have the right equipment to study, but do not always know how to use it. It's like someone who owns a Porsche but cannot drive it properly. He or she drives but does not use the full potential of the car. But put a skilled driver behind the wheel of a Porsche and it's a different story. The Porsche is then used to its full potential. Every normal human being is born with an incredible brain that is potentially more powerful than the most powerful computer. It is said that a computer as big as Table Mountain would be needed to do roughly the work of which the brain is capable. As with a Porsche, you must know how to utilize your potential. In this program, I'm going to show you how to get your brain into gear to truly study effectively. There are skills you need in order to study effectively. I'm going to show you which skills this program will help you to master so that you do not become part of the failure statistics. From the literally hundreds of skills that can improve your learning ability, I'm going to highlight a few strategies which will really make a difference and which are easy to master. This program must preferably be worked through section by section. You cannot simply sit back and skim through it. I suggest you look at it, understand it, and discuss it with others. Apply it and persevere. Make it your own. Perhaps you have heard of some of these strategies already, but I want you to start using them really effectively and stick to them. Then this program will really help you. I want to use the image of a parachutist. If you do not open your parachute, it will not work for you. You have to use your skills so that they can work for you. Let's look briefly at the different sections of this program. With each section, there are strategies and outcomes, which will make a big difference for you. It is necessary to have a complete overview of the DVD. You also have to know more about your tools, namely your incredible brain, how you put it into gear and keep it there. More about this later. The second section focuses on the most important step of studying, namely motivation. How does motivation work? How do I motivate myself? And how do I remain motivated? The third part deals with a class situation. Class attendance is an important part of the learning process. Here we look at skills such as how to prepare yourself, the right attitude to have, and other important tips. Here we focus on the various ways of making notes. How are you going to develop the skill to jot down that which you want to learn in such a way that it really is a useful aid, not merely a way to make notes, but a way to learn, to remember, to have insight, to see the relationships and to make the material your own. Some academics refer to this as intelligence on paper. Here we look at ways and skills to approach problem-solving subjects. How does one approach a problem? And what do you do if the solution doesn't stare you in the face? How do you make everything you hear in class, in your notes and textbooks, your own? I'm going to concentrate on the role of the skills that will help you in your self-study to remember better, to understand, and to accomplish success. In this section, you are led to plan your time so that you maintain balance and cover all the work necessary to achieve success. Here we focus on a balanced lifestyle as a prerequisite for effective learning. We also look at different methods to manage stress. There is a correct way to be prepared for tests and exams. I'll explain specific skills that will help you. We previously said that everyone has a wonderful brain that is capable of far more than we think. Let's see how powerful your Porsche engine is. Here are some interesting statistics. The human brain has 110 billion brain cells, and there are 100 trillion interconnections between these cells. The Cray computer, one of the most powerful computers on Earth, does 400 million calculations per second, while the human brain does 20,000 billion calculations per second. That means your brain can do as many steps per minute as the Cray computer can do in 100 years. Neuroscientists claim that we use only 1 to 4% of the actual potential of our brains. The good news is that those who have become aware of this and believe that they can do better, remember better, and accomplish more. This statement is very important. The more you believe that your brain is capable of more, and the more you learn and apply skills, the greater the potential that is released. Only 1/8 of an iceberg extends above the water. Likewise, the largest part of the potential of the brain is seated in the subconscious. To harness this, you have to acquire skills that ensure whole brain involvement when you study. But first and foremost, you need to believe that your brain has incredible potential. What will happen if you take this program seriously and apply and practice these skills? Well, let's see. You will attain, amongst others, the following outcomes. More whole brain learning and release of greater potential. Stronger motivation. A new approach towards your studies. New skills to organize learning material. Effective problem solving. Better concentration, revision and insight. Better time management. Improved memory techniques. Healthy balance in all aspects of your life. Effective stress management. And eventually, far better academic results. Remember, a successful student has the following qualities. If there is any doubt in your mind whether you possess these qualities or not, I want to assure you that you can develop them if you travel with me and take the program seriously. Enjoy it!